Well, the sun's shining, it's lovely out there. Hello. So, it's been a long time since I've chatted and talked to camera, and there's lots been going on. And I thought I'd do a roundup of 2021, and we're in February, we're middle of February 2022. So let's just go back and look at what we've done, what I've done. 2021 was, I could see after COVID in 2020, 21 was going to be a problem, and I decided I was going to start a YouTube channel. That was, and it's been more of a commitment than I thought it would be, but only now. So let's go back. Started with a few videos on woodworking bits and pieces, which was great. Did a bit with Joe and Vic, and thanks to Joe and Vic, thanks guys, hope you're well, and William of course. So I did a bit with Joe and Vic, and that went sort of mad. It went to like 8,000 views within, or 3,000 views within days, and I was just like, what is going on? And I know I've gained a lot of followers from Joe and Vic, so if you're still following me, thank you. If you're not, that's fine. But I did those videos between jobs and doing things, and it was pretty good. I need to tell you that I have problems with my health. So I've got arthritis, and I've not got the best of health. But I know now, I've had it so long, I know now that I can't overdo things. I can't. It's just, sometimes things are just too much and I have to stop. So that's my health, and I have to consider that when I'm doing all sorts. These videos take a bit of time. We've now, so let's go to come to now, I've gone over 100,000 views, which is amazing. I mean, it happened in order actually. It was really interesting. What happened was January the 21st, 21 was when I put my first video on. January of 2022, about the 18th or 15th, I got the 4,000 hours that you need to monetize the channel. But then at the same time as monetizing, I went over the 100,000, and I went over the 1,000 subscribers at the beginning of January. So January, quite a lot happened January 2022. It was great. It was really exciting to see what was going on, and at the time I'd got time to sort of enjoy what was going on, and it was great. So I monetized the channel, which I really didn't want necessarily to do. I monetized the channel because YouTube put adverts on. That was it. And I was just like, hang on a sec. I want to choose when the adverts are going on. I don't want you guys to, I don't want YouTube to just put adverts on. So they must have thought I was doing okay. So I suppose that's a good sign. But then I look at how much you get, and it's not a lot of money. But it would mean that they'd be getting 100% of the advertising, whereas this way they get 55% of the advertising, and I get 45% of the advertising. I need to tell you that monetizing YouTube is it's quite easy to do. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Google send letters and all sorts of bits and pieces have to go on to make sure you're a real person, whatever. That's okay. What you can get sucked into, and I think I did a bit as well, is the fact that you watch the charts, you watch the analytics, and you see what's going on, and it's just like, wow, okay. And I'd done this just after Christmas, and Christmas, Boxing Day, was my best day of 2021. Boxing Day, I had I don't know how many views, but it was something like 510 hours watched. 510 hours watched is a big lot of people in one day, and that was great to see. but I wasn't monetized. So what happens is you get that spike at Christmas, and then comes January and it drops right back down because everybody's going back to work. Then I monetized it, and I monetized it right at the bottom. But that's the way it is. It's seasonal. I get that. So let's just go back onto the monetized bit. So I've done Buy Me a Coffee. Buy Me a Coffee has helped some months. It's been really good. Some months has not been so good. I now understand why some YouTubers go to Patreon. Patreon means that somebody, and Buy Me a Coffee does it as well, but Patreon is more of a, well, you can go ad free. And I'd like your comments on this. If I joined Patreon and said it was ad free, they only do it ad free because they can make more money from people donating than YouTube promoting. I can tell you, some of my videos have got pence. The majority, 99% of my videos, and there's 95 of them, so there isn't 99%, 95%, 94% are pennies. There's one video making these blocks here that's 67,000 views. Thank you very much, that's great. But it was all before I monetized it. So I've got nothing from that. So please don't think that I'm getting paid by YouTube. I'm not. It doesn't cover the cost of the workshop for a day, what I've earned already in 2 months. It doesn't cover the cost of the workshop in a day. So it's half a day. It doesn't even cover half a day. I'd say it's almost not worth it. But then why should I let them put adverts on and me not make anything from it? So I think Buy Me a Coffee is still good. It's great. If people can help me, Buy Me a Coffee is great. Patreon, I think I'll sign up to Patreon soon, where people can support me just a few pounds a month. £1 or £2 a month would make such a difference. Knowing that that's coming in helps with my mental health. So I end up with these things going back to, and my mental health due to arthritis can be a pain in the neck sometimes, especially with medication. But hey. So yeah, the monetization, the YouTube it's embarrassingly low. It's maybe, and as I mentioned before, because the seasonal videos and people watching, I might do all right in the future for a few days again, next holidays or whatever. So we get to sort of my life work balance. So I'll tell you what happens in the workshops. So in the workshop, I have students on evenings and days. They pay for workshop space and tuition and timber and bits and pieces, and that helps support me. The other side of that support help is, and one of the reasons I didn't want to do workshops was I have to clear up every day, clear the benches, get things off the benches, ready for people to go. So if I have a glue up, I've got a huge glue up here on the bench here at the moment, which I'll show you at the end of the video. Huge glue up here. I couldn't do that on a weekday. It's a Saturday today. I've done it today because I've got a clear bench for the next 2 days. So moving from working on commissions and pieces I've got to do to evening classes is a bottleneck. So I've got this. Also, I've got this life balance, work balance thing going on. So we've had some ill health in the family recently, and I've had to take quite a bit of time helping, supporting, and when I'm doing that, I'm not doing the commissions. I'm not doing that. So I apologise if you're waiting for something. It's getting done. Things are getting done. Things are moving. We're not moving anywhere near as fast as I'd like them to be moving, but I've got to consider health of myself and my family and getting that life-work balance thing right. So I suppose the next thing I need to know is, what do you guys think? YouTube, for me to make YouTube work, I need to put a video out every 4 days. Some of those could be little ones, and if you've watched any of mine recently, I've got a little one that went out the other day that is me cleaning the glass on my log burner. Are you interested in those? The figures at the moment show that people are interested in them, but again, it's a seasonal thing, so it might bubble along slowly, not get anywhere, and then come autumn it might spike, and I might make a couple of quid. We'll see. Do I do a weekly vlog? Do I go around the workshop, show what's been done that week, which could include commissions I'm working on? That's a possibility. I already film projects, and that can take a long time. One project I've just put to one side. I'd got 90 something video clips. And it takes time to put all that lot together. So yeah, a vlog is a bit easier. It's a bit like this now. There's going to be no editing to this. So I've just got to put it out there. If I pause occasionally too long, I'll just clip that bit and that's it. So would you be interested in a workshop vlog? Little tour of what's going on? That would be good. I'm also going to do something, and I'd like your opinion on this, what you think. Tools that I've restored. I've got some here. I'm restoring or using or finds. There is another feature, but I'm not going to tell you about that just yet. I'll see what the comeback is from this video, because it's comments, it's sharing, it's likes. That's what makes the algorithms work. And if I can get you guys to share, comment, even if you just say hello, crikey, that helps. If you watch adverts all the way through, that makes a difference. There's a skip ad button. Close your eyes for 20 minutes. I don't mind, I shouldn't say that. I appreciate it now, and on people that I follow, I've started watching their adverts and knowing that it makes a difference. And that's a way of supporting. So if you can't do Buy Me a Coffee, if you can't do Patreon, if you did watch the adverts and just put at the end of that video, great video or whatever, if you don't like it, then switch it off. But if you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the content or whatever, you could say, great video, love this, love that, watch the adverts as well. I hope it helps. And believe me, when people watch the adverts, it does make a difference. I know somebody who's got a car channel, and he said the one time, if just everybody watched my video this week, he got an engine problem. He said, if everybody watches my video and the adverts this week, the revenue from the ads will pay for a rebuilding of his engine. And he's got less than 100,000 followers. So the adverts are good if people watch them, but I do it, I used to do it, skip ads, it's easy. Right, okay. Let's talk about some tools and things then, because some of you guys are here for tools, some of you are here for this lot. And there's couple more videos to come out with these seasonal things. I've got a couple more where I'm making different briquettes, a different way, no machines, no nothing, no waiting, no drying. It's good, no equipment. So that's going to be interesting. I'd like your feedback on that one. These are planes that my planes, and I sort of want to show you some of them. This is a Preston plane. Preston were in Birmingham, and I love Preston Preston were making planes 50 something years before Stanley. So Preston have got a really good name in planes and things. And this is a custom one made out of a few Preston parts, and I've built all of this. Would you be interested in that? This is a Stanley number 4, which I've restored sympathetically. Didn't need much, but it's got a flat sole. It's got a beautiful iron in it that's not an aftermarket. The original iron, sharpened properly, honing. I will do more videos on sharpening and tuning. So that's that. This one is a really quite a rare plane, and there are no known videos on YouTube yet of this one, and yes, I will be doing some. This is a Calvert Stevens CS88 made by Record in 1988. This is a custom one, and it's custom because it was so badly abused that I've had to reshape the handle, I've had to put a new knob on it, I've done some custom work around here. I will continue doing that custom work to this to make this a brilliant, comfortable user plane. These are round about £350 in the box if you can get them in good condition. So this will be a custom one. I've got a few of these little things, and in the boxes. I'll take you through them one of the days. We'll go through all that, Calvert Stevenson. I can tell you that I'm going to go through my playlists. I've got a list in front of me that's upside down, so I'm going to try and do it. Shall I show you what I'm looking at? Yeah. Look, this is what I've got to talk about, and this is the stuff that's upside down. So yeah, I'm just going through that. Playlists. I know I need to do some plane sharpening. I've sort of with the YouTube channel, I've sort of got videos out the way that I know that not necessarily the subscribers would be interested in, but the general public would be interested in. These blocks where they're saving waste, you're creating fuel for little output, it's just a bit of labour. These are watched by everybody, and I can't make a channel just on doing those. It wouldn't happen. But I want to get back to my woodworking and doing the tools and going through all that. So plane tuning needs to be done. Plane restorations and customizations. I'm going to do that. More sharpening, chisels. I think I'm going to do a Preston Tools playlist, which means then if they're in a playlist, I can do them periodically throughout the year. And then you could, if you're really interested, you could just watch that playlist of all the, and I think it'll be a great way of doing it. I do something similar on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, my Instagram handle is jam.73e. If you go on there, the stories and the stories then turn into highlights. The highlights, I've got folders of different planes, and you can actually go and see the history of this plane and where it started. And I think if you go over to Instagram, I think you'll be amazed by how this looked originally. I mean, it's a great plane now. It was a mess, truly, it really was. So playlists, then we'll have projects. Projects might be anything from a plane to small projects in and around the workshop. Then we'll have restoration projects. Then we'll have commission projects. So I will put those into playlists so that I'll easily be able to find when I'm restoring this bed, for example, that I'm doing now. You can be able to go to the restoration playlist, go down there, you'll be able to see the bed. It'll be easier than looking through, because I've got 97 videos on there already. And 97 videos, there's a lot of scrolling and swiping and pain in the neck. Anyhow, and then there's one more surprise thing that I'm going to do, which I will announce when the first one goes out. So that'll be really interesting. The reason I do YouTube videos is so that I've got them for the future. I've got them for the future. This is my, in a way, it's like my, not necessarily a financial pension, but it's a pot of creativity that if something goes wrong with this and I can't remember things and I have trouble with things, being able to see these videos back, that's why I'm sitting in front of you now. So that's why I'm doing this, so that if I need to, somebody can sit me in front of it and say, yeah, but you did this, but then, and I might not have a clue. So as we're all getting older with dementia and all sorts going on, we just never know. So some of the videos, ASMR ones I've done, I use them to help me go to sleep, and they work. Some of the ones I'm rattling, I go to sleep. So that helps, and they're also there for others. So when I'm doing things like slow gin, that's so that I've got the recipe down. It means that anybody can watch it. It means my girls can watch it, my family can watch it. They can see how I did things. when I'm doing these and I'm saying this is worth 350 quid, it could be that one of my girls sees it and says, let's not throw the tools away when Dad pops his clogs, let's make sure we sell them at the right price. So it's sharing knowledge, and I think that's really important. Do you want to see, so as a little bonus, I'm going to show you what I'm working on now, and give you a quick, yeah, let's do that. So there's the list. So this is what I'm sorting out. I'm still on this. It's had so many problems. So this is a bed, a sleigh bed, and the other part is over there. That's the footboard. This is the headboard end, and that's yeah, that's going to be sorted. But I've got plenty of planes and tools, so we can go through some of these. Lots of things, bits and pieces. I've got some. Hopefully, one of the next short videos will be me showing people how to sort their squares out. So that will be good. That'll be useful. It's what I've had to do when you're buying second-hand tools. Some of them aren't perfect, so to get them working perfectly, you know, an equivalent of one of those new now is 30 quid upwards. That, 5 quid. £5, a few dollars. So these are Preston again, because I'm collecting Preston tools. So anyhow, look, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. There's my list of things to discuss and tell you about. Here's some of my planes, tea, and the blocks. Some more planes there, and the sun's out. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Do all of those things. It makes such a big difference. And we'll get some, and comment. If you say in the comments what you want to see me do, I'll do it to a degree. I'm not taking my clothes off. No, I'm not. It all helps. It all helps. Okay, so I'll catch you around soon, and have a good, enjoy the rest of the last bit of the winter. We're heading towards spring now, so content's changing, as I said, so seasonal stuff. Catch you soon. Take it easy.